When you're part of a digital business, the most important asset that that business has are the people that are in it. They will be the difference between success and failure. And the thing that attracts the people to that business and certainly retains the people in that business is the culture. And the single most important aspect of any culture are the values that are embodied in the people that are in it. At Auto Trader, whilst we certainly want a diverse and inclusive culture, full of people who come from all walks of life and think about attacking problems in lots of different ways, we also want a set of people who embody a similar set of values. So whether we're assessing you for coming into the company, whether we're inducting you into the company, whether we're thinking about your career progression or just recognizing you for something that you've done really well, the first thing we think about is how you fit against those values. So here are Auto Trader's values. Community-minded. When thinking about being part of the internal Auto Trader community, let's not be satisfied with just being a good team member. Let's make sure we welcome others into our teams. Let's make sure we reach out to other teams to make sure we can collaborate and communicate more effectively. Let's make sure we build social networks for all sorts of things across our entire business so you can make new friends and colleagues. And let's think about the community around your home, around where you live. How can you help it prosper? Maybe you can bring people together. Maybe you can provide expertise. Maybe you can volunteer. Maybe you can provide any spare money that you might have available to local causes, whatever it is. How can you think about enriching your local community to be better? Courageous. This is a value we changed in 2018. That's because we're no longer satisfied with just being the leading used car digital UK marketplace. We want to fundamentally change and dramatically improve the way that vehicles are bought and sold in the UK. And to do that, we're going to have a tremendous amount of courage. Being curious has been an Auto Trader value since we became a purely digital business in 2013. At Auto Trader, we like to question the why. We like to challenge the status quo. We've all been in businesses where when you ask the question, why do we do it this way? The answer comes back, because it's always been done that way, and that is not what Auto Trader's about. We have a culture of continuous improvement. So we seek curiosity from others. We go out and find out how others do it. We look at other websites, we go talk to companies, we go talk to people, we read books, and we bring the best of what we learn back to Auto Trader. Being determined has been an Auto Trader value for the last 40 years. You cannot become the #1 car-selling magazine across the country and then cannibalize the entirety of all that business to become the #1 UK digital marketplace without massive conviction and massive determination. It takes decades to do that, and we believe it will take decades to get us to our current vision. And to do that, we need people who have got tremendous stamina, tremendous resilience, and tremendous determination. In Auto Trader, being humble does not mean that we're not confident in our individual capabilities. It does not mean that we're not confident in the fact that Auto Trader is by far and away the leading digital marketplace for automotive. But what it does mean is that when you speak to other people, you treat them with an openness and an honesty about your agenda. It does mean that when you make mistakes, you admit to them and hopefully you learn from them and improve. And most of all, it means that the way you treat other people is the way that you'd like to be treated yourself. Reliable. Part of our heritage at Auto Trader is that we had to publish a magazine every single week. That made us incredibly reliable. And we believe that now that we've got rid of the magazine and are purely a digital marketplace, that reliability has to be maintained. We've got a strong work ethic at Auto Trader, and we believe that when we promise something, when we say we're going to do something, we get it done, whatever the pressures. We believe at its heart that that's the single most important thing as to how you breed trust with your customers, but more importantly, with your peers and colleagues at Auto Trader. So those are Auto Trader's values. They're all equally important. And I can assure you that they're not just words in a video. They're not just posters on a wall. They're part of what is the core essence of Auto Trader. So if you can align with these values, then there's a great chance that you can be part of the happy and productive working environment that is Auto Trader today.